Manchester Film Festival, Jamal Nyers and Morgan Robinson for Real Talk. Second to last day now. It's been a really, really fast and frantic week, hasn't it?
Very, very much so. You've just dawned on me actually that it's the last weekend now. It has been busy. It's going to get busier over the next couple of days. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah. So I'm going to be technically interviewing you on this episode because whilst you've been at the narrative features, I've been at the short films. Absolutely loving the short films, but I'm going to talk to you about your experiences and favourite narrative features you've seen in the last couple of days. Yeah. So, over to you, Morgan.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen 4 narrative movies since the last video. A couple of German ones, a couple of English language ones, a British and an American one. Just so happened that my favourites of those 4 were the English language ones. Now, the 2 German ones as well, got to say, were great movies. They were a little bit sort of... Well, one of them was particularly dark and grim and bleak. Very well done. The other one was quite a good crime thriller. That was Sweethearts and Kids Run were the names of those 2. But the one movie I really, really want to talk about is Days of the Bagnold Summer.
Yes. Which
was Simon Bird's directorial debut. Simon Bird, obviously, from Inbetweeners and Friday Night Dinner. First time directing. He brings exactly the same things he's good at as an actor into his directing. You can really tell it's a Simon Bird. It's one of the most dry comedic movies I've seen in so long, and that's exactly my kind of style. I just found it absolutely hilarious from start to finish without there really being any gags in there at all. You know, it wasn't like a typical comedy of setup and gag.
I guess he weren't really like that in Inbetweeners, though, was he? When you look back at it, and Friday Night Dinner as well, where the mum from Friday Night Dinner is in this film as well. Do you see him establishing a future career in directing now, going off the back of this?
Look, I mean, after this one, you wouldn't think it's his first time directing, and I'm sure, you know, he's got... Well, he might have done a bit of TV, I don't know.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't think it's his first feature movie after having watched it, because it's a really well-made movie, it's a really well-shot movie, and it captures, you know, the kind of Middle England average person just really, really well, just this average estate in the south of England. And the movie's about a teenager who's just really into metal music, who's having to spend the whole summer holidays with his boring librarian mum, because he was originally supposed to be going to Florida to visit his dad.
Right.
That got cancelled. So he's not happy about being forced to stay at home
and hang out with his mum.
Yeah, because she's Monica Dolan, by the way, who's the actress who plays his mum. She's very sort of frumpy and kind of, if you think
the uncool mum that he's portraying her to be.
Very, very much so. She does it really, really well. She's so good in this as well, and she's hilarious as well. She has a little bit of a fling with Rob Brydon.
Oh, wow.
In this movie as well. Rob Brydon's in it for a little bit, so you know he's going to bring the humour.
He's a seasoned comedic veteran in this country, isn't he, really?
He really is. I don't know I'm ashamed to say I don't know the actor who played the teenager's name, but he was great as well. I mean, a complete unknown, really, as far as I know. But the dynamic that he had with Monica Dolan, his mum, it turned very, very sweet in the end, because it was just this light-hearted kind of mother-son story of, I hate you, mum, but in the end, oh, you're all right.
I'm sure both me and you we've had our fair share of experiences in our teenage days where the parents are just uncool to you at that point in your life, but that turn around the corner does ultimately come for us all, teenage boys, and when it does come, it's a nice moment, isn't it?
Look, I mean, everybody has it. I'd really be surprised if somebody at some point doesn't have that with their parents. It is very relatable, and like I said, it was just the pure, pitch perfect dry humour that came across in this movie that is just so good and so funny. I was laughing constantly. Everybody was laughing constantly throughout the whole screening. It was great. keep an eye out for Days of the Bagnold Summer, please.
It's good to see because there hasn't been that many comedic narrative features at this festival, and I'm not complaining about it because there have been some really great drama and thrillers that are coming on today as well. But nice to see a bit of laughter at this one.
Yeah, and not like there has been some movies that have had plenty
humour.
of comedy in
Yeah.
them, but maybe
label as comedy.
maybe they've got a strong message to them, maybe they've got a thriller aspect to them, maybe they've got a crime aspect to them, or whatever. This is pure Middle England, light-hearted, straight comedy, and dry comedy at that, and it was just great. I loved it.